Hello. ओके, आवाज़ आ रही, चेक करनी थी बस। थैंक यू। ओके, सो फाइनली let's start the game without wasting any time.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. But John's family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
चलो भाई लेट्स गो. एक मिनट देना मेरे को. इसको क्या हो गया?
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. You keep saying. You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulster. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians. They got tired of being frozen and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said,
Gamer boy, hello.
you can find many folk around those parts these days.
doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Steve Flanders. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Deal. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Much better now.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do.
Yeah,
Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
so I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
ले
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
चलो भाई फाइनली मैप कहाँ से आता है यार बॉनी मैकफार्लेन अभी तो ये दिख रही है मैप में एक मिनट देना मेरे को ओके ये सही लग रहा है
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
चलो भाई फर्स्ट मिशन ऑफ द गेम
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Yeah!
Hey there.
इतना घूम के क्यों आई है जब वहीं जाना है
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Giddy up! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes
ओके भाई, अगर
things
ट्रेन
better.
लूटनी हो तो यहाँ पे आ सकते हैं, पूरा बता रही है.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Press F when near the hitching post. Okay, hitch करना है उसको.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight. Are you bored of the ranch already? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
भाई ये कहाँ घूम रहा है? इसको तो मैंने बांधा था ना.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
अपने आप ही
Hey, your
कूद गया.
rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you? Whoa!
क्या रैबिट मारना है?
Come on then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. We got one! Nice shooting! Good shot! That's it! Kill those little varmints! Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston.
एक बच के निकल गया.
Stand a chance. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Yeah.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Nice shot!
Yeah.
Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop.
Down you come.
That's it! Damn coyotes!
यार सब तो मैंने मारे, वो तो कुछ कर ही नहीं पाई। कहाँ गया एक? सब मैंने मारे हैं, बताओ।
Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
चलो भाई, फर्स्ट मिशन डन ऑफ दिस गेम। If you sleep, you will wake after 6 hours. Good night.
How are you doing?
ओके, अभी तो एक ही मिशन दिख रहा है मैप में, उसी पे चलते हैं।
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
रेस भाई यार, ये नहीं अच्छा लगता मेरे को, रेस वेस।
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Yeah.
Go there.
¿Qué tal?
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Come on, boys.
Come on. Are you saving the best for last?
यार ये स्लो कैसे हो गया अपने आप ही? यार ये घोड़े का स्टैमिना ही ख़त्म हो जाता है। भाई ये स्क्रिप्टेड है रेस। घोड़े का स्टैमिना इतनी जल्दी कैसे ख़त्म हो रहा है इसमें? रिचार्ज भी नहीं हो रहा स्टैमिना इसका, बहुत टाइम ले रहा है। It's cheating, man. It's cheating.
Go. Yeah.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
चलो एक और मिशन कंप्लीट हुआ। मार्शल जॉनसन इज़ अवेलेबल टू टॉक टू यू। ओके, बॉनी का एक मिशन है, मार्शल के पास चलते हैं अब। कहाँ जा रहा है? अरे चलो भाई, बचा लिया बंदे को।
Saved my life, mister. Here, please take this. It's all right. Don't mention it.
$4 भी दे दिए। और ये आ गया मार्शल के पास, शेरिफ।
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
On what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
क्या भाई चल के जाना है? कितनी दूर?
So who we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government. There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him.
कहाँ गया? ये रहा ये रहा.
Let's go.
चलो भाई. Time for another mission. Most probably मारपीट ही होगी.
That ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's the man to be reasoned with.
He is. A few days of my hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walt gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walt's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on! Come on!
काफ़ी तेज जा रहा है वो. अच्छा यहीं तक था बस.
Looks like we got company, boys.
And here we go.
Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Oh, you shoot better than my mama.
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
You're about to go get your measure. Too happy with you. You think you're tough guys, do you?
खुले में छुप रहा है भाई. पूरा पूरा दिख रहा था. बस इतना ही था.
Bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Oh, there.
$20, not bad. ऑनर कैसे कम हो गया भाई मेरा? चलो मार्शल के एक और मिशन करते हैं, फिर बॉनी के पास जाएंगे. Well, that was close.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
He's just a boy.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Where is he?
Okay, this one looks intense.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says
ये
otherwise.
मिशन तगड़ा होने वाला है क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से बंदे जा रहे हैं ना
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to. I guess I am. Ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you knew nothing more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember.
एक मिनट जाना मेरे को कॉल आ रही है एक मिनट
Listen to you.
Okay, back.
Your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy.
Pound leather, Marston. We need to meet the others at Pike's Basin. We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal. Neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Not far now. Eyes open, boys.
Hello, Shub.
Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive,
भयंकर मारामारी होने वाली है.
smoke the sons of bitches.
क्या हुआ शुभ भाई, कोई जोक मार दिया क्या मैंने? बढ़िया सी.
Those bastards were waiting for us.
Guess I'll make a good man after all.
हाँ, इस सेक्शन में प्ले होता है. होता है क्या भाई, याद नहीं मेरे को, सही मैं बताऊँ, याद नहीं आ रहा मेरे को.
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. Look out! There's two behind that rock.
What's the matter? Ain't got the sand for real fire?
Hellfire.
Well, come on then.
Surrender, or I'll kill you. Looks like we got him. Let's move on. Stick with me. Look, the deputies are making progress. Watch out! More of the bastards!
चलो भाई, एक गया.
Christ alive!
दूसरा भी गया.
Damn you! I'm giving you one last chance to
अरे हाँ, बॉडी तो लूटी नहीं. चलो.
My God. Won't be rustling no more.
सामने छुप रहा है भाई, सामने झुक रहा है.
Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you.
Hard to kill, mister.
I'm gonna shoot, boy. Good shooting, Mark.
खत्म
Looks
भाई.
like there's some ammunition lying about if you need it. I'll meet you up on the ridge.
काफी बंदे हैं भाई यहाँ तो.
Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Eyes up! Snipers! Come on! Give them hell!
भाई कहाँ है स्नाइपर? ऊपर की तरफ है.
Thieving bastards! Rest of the boys.
कहाँ पर है? ये तो अपना बंदा है।
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run. Follow me. There's one of them. There's one more for the vultures. Nice shot. That bastard won't be rustling no more. There he is.
भाई खुले में मारा मारी हो रही है।
You're gonna leave this in a box.
अरे तो अपना बंदा है भाई, अपने बंदे को मारने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ।
Sure put that fella to bed.
हाँ यहाँ पे बज रहा है।
I hope you got money for a funeral.
हो गए भाई, सारे हो गए।
Thanks, Marshal.
खतरनाक दे दिया भाई इस बार तुमने मुझे।
With our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
शुभ भाई ये बताओ, आवाज़ आवाज़ ठीक आ रही है ना?
Electronics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
भाई दिन में दालों के पराठे ठूसे, अब रात को पता नहीं क्या है, देखते हैं। अभी दोपहर में कुछ खाया नहीं क्योंकि सुबह ही भाई 11 बज गए थे खाते हुए। अब देखें कहाँ जाना है। वेव डिकेंस, बॉनी का कर लेते हैं पहले। इसका पोगा गाय वाय पकड़ने वाला मिशन, और क्या इसके ये मिशन रहते हैं। हाँ भाई मेरा भी ये रहता है, सुबह इतना ठूंस लोगे डायरेक्ट रात को भूख लगे जाके।
Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
मुझे डायरेक्ट उठ के तो नहीं लगती हाँ, लेकिन थोड़े 1-2 घंटे में लगने लगती है.
Considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you
ले अभी कुत्ता मर जाता.
since we last spoke?
No, miss. I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable act.
अगर ये आड़ियाट हुआ तो मर ही जाता भाई सही में.
I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women.
God of स्टैमिना कितनी जल्दी खत्म होता है.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. Hello, mister.
इसको हेलो कह रही थी भाई.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
Oh,
Yes, same to same.
now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Mr.
अभी पूरी गाड़ी पलट
I
जाती.
really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
वो हटो भाई, कैसे गैंग बना के चल रहे हैं.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now? So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not. But it does okay for us.
बूहन ये कौन है भाई? याद नहीं आ रहा मेरे को.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Hello? You are looking fit.
अच्छा वो हाँ. Yes, I agree.
How would Armadillo get?
Why, hello.
You need something for that gout?
मेडिसिन लेनी है.
Any trouble, let me know.
Thank you.
शुभ भाई तुम जीटी देख रहे थे ना?
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
वैसे तो वो कैनन नहीं है, लेकिन उसको सेपरेट एज अ मतलब जो भी समझना है सेपरेट देख मान के देखो, सही है वैसे. ओके, आप कहाँ जाना है? चलो इसके बाद चलते हैं। बचा लिया भाई, बचा लिया।
Glad to be of service to the oldest profession.
$4 भी दे दिए।
Yeah.
ऐसे ही काम करता रहा तो भाई वेस्ट का सबसे अमीर बंदा जॉन माफ्टन।
Excuse me.
Literally me at the age of 26.
Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck. God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
हाँ वो देखा था मैंने, सुबह से खेल रहा है। सही है भाई,
Move up, mister.
मैंने पहले ही ख़त्म कर दिया था।
To a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
उसकी DLC रह गई है, वो खेलूँगा मैं, देखता हूँ 30-31 में। छोटी DLC है भाई, 2 घंटे में ख़त्म हो जाएगी।
Badly butchered hog. You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough.
I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
ले भाई टाइम मिशन, टाइम पे नहीं पहुंचा तो इसका RIP हो जाएगा।
What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Excuse me.
How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day?
You must have me mistaken with somebody else, Fred.
The Ballard twins, Walton's gang. I know who you are. They're back.
लो भाई बंदे भी आ गए।
Is that all? Praise be. There's still hope. Please hurry.
ऑफ रोडिंग चल रही है।
This can't be happening.
Faster, John! Faster! I'm flying! Flying high! I knew they wouldn't follow us into the Marshall territory! Yet, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're
वो
nearly
भाई
there.
मुझे लगा इसका पत्ता साफ हो गया.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Where the devil are we?
Armadillo. We made it safe, you'll be happy to know.
ओके शुभ ओके.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I
भाई रेट पता करने पड़ेंगे 2 BHK के. पूछ के बताता हूँ.
you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
चलो भाई ये भी हो गया. बोने के बाद चलते हैं. हाँ यही है. और तो कोई दिख नहीं रहा. ये क्वेश्चन मार्क है भाई. ये वाला साइड मिशन शायद हाँ पार्ट्स में डिवाइडेड है जहाँ तक मेरे को याद है. चलो भाई पहले वही करते हैं बोनी वाला. भाई क्यूट भाई. मुझे लगा स्ट्रीम लैग कर रही है. ये घोड़ा लेके भाग जाएगा. ये पक्का वही है. हाँ मुझे लग रहा है ऐसे क्यों भाग रहा है भाई. ये इसको क्या हो गया भाई. पता नहीं है लेकिन हाँ जहाँ तक याद है घोड़ा लेके भाग जाता है. आ गया भाई. गाय पकड़नी है इसकी.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarlane?
बस ये मिशन मुझे अच्छे नहीं लगते यार.
To settle here and build a life
afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
चलो भाई इसकी गाय पकड़नी है जाके.
Let's head over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Go!
All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can farm humanity.
That's it, Steve. I'm not something to mock.
Ain't that hard, is it? Come on. Slow down.
just showing off now. Keep going, Mr. Marston.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Swing back and forth behind them. Keep it nice and tight.
Barney's gonna love this.
No stopping. Let's go. Get a move on. Get going. Come on. Let's move here, my four-legged friend.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
चलो भाई ये तो छोटा था, हो गया।
Let's go.
बॉनी का एक और मिशन करते हैं, फिर जाते हैं शेरिफ से मिलना। कम बैक आफ्टर 6 PM टुडे। टाइम क्या है? ऑलमोस्ट 6 ही है भाई, थोड़ी देर रुक जाते हैं। थोड़ा इधर चक्कर मारते हैं भाई, टाइम हो जाएगा। क्या हो गया भाई, क्या कह रहा है? बोल भाई। चलो भाई, एक्सेप्ट ड्यूल चैलेंज। खत्म भाई, तेरा खेल खत्म। तेरे को बताता हूँ मैं। ले भाई, खत्म। क्या हुआ? तेरा तो पत्ता साफ हो गया भाई। छः बजे तक इंतज़ार करना है बस। टाइम हो गया वैसे तो ऑलमोस्ट। पाँच मिनट बचे हैं। Okay, it's time now.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man.
भाई मेरी लाइट चली गई यार.
You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out
Come back, भाई, come back.
here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
अरे भाई घोड़े पकड़ने हैं अब इनके लिए.
Right, now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Come on! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
Ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret if it sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland. Let's go!
There's the horses! Get that lasso ready!
Rope one! Bring it down together!
Oh, there!
लाशो कहाँ से निकालना है?
You gonna use that rope or not?
ये रहा.
Yeah.
चलो भाई. ले रह गया.
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso.
अरे हट जा भाई, सामने क्यों आ रहा है मेरे?
Hold tight. Coming to help you. You almost had him there.
निकल गया।
It's all right.
वो भाई बैलेंस बनाना।
Relax now. Nearly there.
Try not to spook him too much.
Take it slow now.
You're doing fine.
Come on in, cowboy.
Come on. Come on. Nearly got it. Calm down now.
That's it. Don't give up.
Oh, damn.
There.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
चलो भाई, ये वाला पकड़ लिया।
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think that's enough activity for an old timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
और पकड़ने क्या अभी?
Easy now. Come on then. Let's see if you can get another one. Come on, rope one of them.
Let's go.
We haven't got all day. You got one. Hold on to him. Jump on. I've got a feeling this one's gonna break easily. That's it. Lead with it.
That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on.
ओ भाई, ये वाला परेशान करेगा।
Nearly there. Relax.
कहाँ गुजरा है भाई?
Mine now.
अरे मुझे दिख भी नहीं रहा। हो गया, चलो।
There.
You got him eating out of your hand. Giddy up. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
और भी रह गए हैं क्या?
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's
No, I
better
think
night's
so. That
sleep
was enough.
after an honest day's
चलो
work.
भाई, फाइनली
No wonder you
घोड़े का
look so
मिशन
tired
कंप्लीट हुआ।
then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos? Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
अभी और हैं क्या भाई? अरे यार,
You never did tell me why you were never married.
भूल गया था।
Aside from
2
the
पार्ट में
snobbery, that is. I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch. Yeah. In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
How'd you meet her?
She was an orphan, too. Fell in the same bunch of reprobates I did. She did what she had to do to survive, same as I did. Can't wallow with the pigs without getting a little dirty. She's a good woman, a strong woman. That gang was the closest thing to family she ever had.
Well, now she has her own family.
Not right now, she doesn't. Come on.
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like bales of hay.
Well, might as well strike while the iron's hot. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston.
भाई इतने धीरे धीरे आओगे यार, मैं पहुंच जाता हूँ जब तक तुम लोग आते रहना आराम से।
Go! Come on! Come on!
अरे भाई उधर चल, इधर कहाँ जा रहा है? सीधा नहीं, इधर उधर। पीछे जा रहे हैं।
Come on, let's go! Let's go! Forward!
चल भाई, कहाँ जा रहा है? उल्टा भाग रहे हैं सारे। वो उधर कहाँ चला गया? अरे यार, ये मिशन फेल हो जाएगा।
Let's go! Slow down! Come on!
चलो पहुंच गए सारे।
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, Stallion's getting away. Chase him down. Bring him back.
Whoa there! Yeah!
चलो भाई हो गया ये तो। ये क्या हुआ भाई?
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
ओके यहाँ पे मार्शल का और डिकेंस दोनों का मिशन है। मार्शल के मिशन पे जाते हैं हम।
Let's go. Yeah. Go.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you got a mission. But right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind.
चलो भाई एक और शूट आउट।
Hey, wait up!
Terrible mother.
Come on.
Martin, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic is helping a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I were you. Times are changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he says.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look at them vultures circling overhead. I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
अच्छा घोड़े पे रह के इन्वेस्टिगेट करना है।
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun. Come on!
Let's stay on this road. Maybe the folks at Ridgewood Farm saw something. What kind of man does that? A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it. Let's go.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people, especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
More vultures? This don't look so good.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Yeah. Come on. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Come on, let's ride. They can't have got too far.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. This is too quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's search the area.
Search the outhouse and shed for the farmers. Okay.
Nobody's in the shed.
Nobody क्या भाई, वो तो वहीं से खड़े होके दिख रहा था, कोई नहीं है यहाँ. ये कहाँ पे सर्च करना है भाई? अच्छा यहाँ पे.
No one here. Come.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Break that door now. The rest of you will get your guns ready.
ओ भाई.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need to get into that house right now.
This ain't good. Who else wants some?
Are you kidding me?
This might have been a bad move.
Well,
दो ऊपर है.
This way! You and me gonna have ourselves some fun.
Shed when the coast is clear. There'll be a deputy waiting for you. Problem, partner.
चलो भाई, हो
There's a
गया.
deputy waiting for you in the shed out back. Make a run for it when it's clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Some folk tried to escape into the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to
country.
Not up, men. The man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy! Follow me!
Let's go!
What do you think we're wasting anyway, Marshal?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
Wait, who's that up there?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch. I guess he was about right. Get him, boys!
ले भाई भाषण शुरू हो गया.
Everybody, take cover! In that shed!
We'll make our stand here. Stay in cover and watch your heads. Hold it firm, boys. Surrender, or we'll kill one of you. Heads up, more of them coming down the hill. You bastards killed a lot of innocent people. This way.
Why don't you go get some bread? Even this up a bit. Bring me Williamson.
Time to pop the cherry, boy.
I guess I'm having an unpleasant day too. Any more of you? Or is that it?
Hey,
चलो हो गया भाई.
there's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie, give. Oh.
Norman Deek. Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
If you don't stop
$50, not bad.
Let's go.
ये गोली कौन चला रहा है भाई? Let's see where to go next. यार ये बॉनी उल्टे सीधे मिशन देगी, इसी के बाद चलते हैं. ओके लेट्स गो। अरे ये जिंदा रह गया।
Now what next? Come on. Go. Yeah.
5 AM से 10 PM बोला है, तो 4 बजे अभी। एक घंटा क्या करें। चलो इसको देख लेते हैं।
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Go search for the boy by Hanging Rocks. Hanging Rocks. Hanging Rocks, ये वाला एरिया। चलो लेट्स गो।
Sorry. Come on.
जहाँ तक ऊपर की तरफ था। ऊपर कहाँ से चढ़ना है? एक मिनट, दूसरी तरफ है। ओके आ गया, पहुंच गया। हाँ ये वाली क्वेस्ट पार्ट्स में डिवाइडेड है, बाद में आना पड़ेगा। चलो अब तो ये अवेलेबल है, इसी के बाद चलते हैं।
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of Eastcheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would be.
Would be?
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I'd do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke, but this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
Okay.
All right, John, let us make haste for Ridgewood Farm.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
भाई ये क्या हुआ था अभी?
Try to stay on the road. My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold, for heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a collar.
Get back on the road. We'll have nothing left by the time we get to Ridgewood. I have been blessed with the gift of language, and for that I will not apologize. But the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. Stay on the road. You're going to destroy the merchandise. By thousands of happy
रोड पे ही तो हूँ भाई.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
Skepticism is the bastard child of progress, John. Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce.
You seem to be mistaking me for an idiot.
For the love of God, try to stay on the road. My tonic cures all known ailments, that I can guarantee you. But, for the sake of argument, even if it didn't, surely there's still value in giving a person the belief they can feel better. Is that not, after all, the cornerstone of religion? Faith has its own beauty.
So you're God now?
No, Lemon. We live in progressive times, John. The spirit of free enterprise must be embraced.
Except it's not free.
Can you put a price on solace, on peace of mind? I sell hope, John. I sell dreams. Is that not what this country was built upon?
You sell shit.
The buyer maketh the market, my boy. I am merely an agent of their demand. I provide a desired product at a fair price. Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us arriving together. I'll see you there. Be ready to enchant the crowd.
कितनी दूर है? पास ही में है यार.
Let's go.
Welcome all. You will not regret it. Friends, hard-working souls of Cholla Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throats, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up. That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight is greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess. Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud. If your eye's so damn sharp, why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right. Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
Get ready to shoot that hat.
शूट द हैट. अच्छा, हवा में थी तब शूट करना था. मैं हैंड में शूट कर रहा था उसके.
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteer. Prepare for a display of Herculean force.
I'm putting you down hard.
Look at that! Human strength! There it is! Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable proof! Do not let this opportunity pass you by!
Look, he's over there. Go get him.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
अब ड्यूल होगा पक्का.
Marvelous shot, dear boy.
अच्छा, मुझे लगा ड्यूल होगा. नहीं हुआ.
That can only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
You'll be fine. Get out of my way.
Hey, where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right here.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to go and see my old friend Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's most often found at Coots Chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
Hello?
Come on!
ओके, 2 मिशन अवेलेबल हैं इस टाइम पे, सेथ का और बॉनी का करते हैं। पहले इसको ख़त्म करते हैं भाई। चलो भाई पहुंच गए, बहुत दूर था। मैं फास्ट ट्रैवल ले सकता था आर्माडिलो से, लेकिन चलो।
Chicken. Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and our
उसकी गाय पकड़ के लानी है दोबारा से। गाय या घोड़ा, इन दोनों में से कोई होगा।
They're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Hurry!
Let's go! Easy.
That sky don't look good. I'm starting to think somebody up there is conspiring against me. Are you a religious man?
Not in any real sense. Sometimes I tell myself things happen for a reason. Like what brought me here was fate come a-calling. But nobody made my path for me.
We all need to look for answers somewhere. Some in big old books, others in big old bottles of whiskey.
Believing in some kind of divine purpose ain't gonna give me my wife and kid back. Past is who we are, Miss McFarland. There ain't no changing that. Faith is a luxury I can't afford.
We have 2 herds out grazing in different pastures. We'll need to merge them and bring them all back.
I think we can handle that.
The cows get real ornery in bad weather. It's more work, but I'll show you how to deal with them. We're not gonna be able to hear each other in this rain. Just make sure you don't lose sight of me.
Come on.
Let's take them over to the other herd. Try to drive them all back to the ranch together.
Get going. Come on.
The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Faster. Move, move. Let's move here, my four-legged friend. Move. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. No stopping. Let's go.
Don't give up now. We're nearly there.
Keep it moving. Come on. Yeah.
अरे यार फिर सब पकड़ के लानी पड़ेंगी।
Oh my God! They're running for the cliff.
क्या यार?
Come on. Forward. Stay together, you dumb animal. Come on, come on. Let's go. Move it up. Whoa, whoa. Get a move on. Move.
ये वाली आ ही नहीं रही।
Move. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Good work. Now let's round up those stragglers and get out of here.
Move on. Move on.
Where are you going?
Move. Come on. Get going. Come on. Move. Move. Let's move here, my four-legged friend. Move it. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. No stopping. Let's go. Keep it moving. Come on. Forward. Come on. Stay together, you dumb animal. Move. Let's go.
fun day.
Thank you, Miss McFarlane.
चलो भाई ये भी ख़त्म हुआ। बॉनी का एक और इसे भी कर लेते हैं। फंस गया। अरे
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
No.
He went out this morning to ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Come on, let's see if we can find the old goat. Yeah!
Come on!
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's not likely to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarlane. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right, but I can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarlane?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul. He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's fine. I just never met a man in a tie I could trust. Look, I think I see someone. Come on, boys.
Come on, come on.
Daddy, what happened?
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch right now and fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir. Yeah!
Really? Whoa! What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead, too. Stay with me. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Who could have done something like that?
Your boss seemed to have an idea who it was.
It's a bad
Let's
idea.
just do what he
to split
says
up
and
right
get the
now.
wagon.
Please stay close. Those damn rustlers. I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's Basin myself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
And you're no better. How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
You never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there was some twisted morality to what you did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize
outlaw with the code? How... Look, Mr. Marston! The barn is on fire!
it. Come on!
Somebody get them horses out! There ain't enough of us! We gotta get to the horses!
Come on! The doors are blocked! We need to find another way in! We have to find another way to get in there!
This ain't working! Get a move on! Help me, will you? Más agua! Put it on!
डायरेक्ट ही नीचे गिर गया।
Well done! Now let's save the horses!
sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. Well, you saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Well, did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
Good.
John, my family owes you a great debt.
I think you got enough debt. You saved my life. All I ask of you is this. If I get back home and get my farm started back up, you'll sell me some cattle. I prefer doing business with people I know.
Of course, Mr. Marston. It'd be my pleasure. Well, you get some rest. I've got to go see how my father's bearing up.
Okay, I think it's enough for today, and बाकी का गेम मैं कल कंटिन्यू करूँगा. So thanks for everyone who joined in the chat today, and see you later tomorrow. Bye.